Hi guys, thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing my July mid-month report. If you guys haven't checked it out, check out my July budget. I'm gonna link it right above here. And if you are a new subscriber, also check out my weekly plan with me that I did for July, what was it, 8th? Let me check. That I did for July 10th to the 16th. Which I had posted right before this one. Alright guys, so let's get into it. I can't believe July is halfway over. Like today is the 16th. I leave tomorrow night, like around 11 in the night because I have a 1 a.m. flight. And then it's gonna be New York for the rest of the time. And I'm super excited. I'm really looking forward to this vacation. So I had tracked my transactions over here. I have 33 transactions to put in. So we're gonna put in, and then I also have a pay date that I didn't put in, but we'll get to that in a minute. So let's start with July 1st. I bought some groceries. So my mom came back on the 9th, was it? Or on the 5th? She came back like in the first week of July, so I only bought a small amount of groceries to tide us over until she came back, which now that she's here, I haven't spent anything on food because she's just buying and cooking. I mean, there's so much food in the house, it's ridiculous. It really shows how much I was not doing in terms of cooking, but that's what moms are for, right? So I spent $30 at the groceries. That was food for the house, so I'm gonna put that there. And then because I usually pay some of my savings at the end of the month, because I'm not gonna be here, I decided to put them in from now. So I put in my Smart Invest at $260. So last month it was $240. My first ever video, I explained that I alternate. I have $500 that I split between the two, and I alternate which one gets 240, which one gets 260. Granted, it might have been easier to just split it down the middle at 250, but the ATM that I used doesn't give $10 bills. They only give 20s, so I just do the 240, 260. And then Smart Save July, I paid 240. And Smart Save are at the same as the emergency fund. All those three are at the same bank, so I usually pay them at the same time. So this was $211.44 based on what my initial budget was. So I have a little extra money to put in, so I'm not going to add anything to my emergency fund until next month, so that might be higher than the usual. Oops. Alright, so let's go back down to the bottom. Alright, so I bought some sort of food on July 5th. A snack which was $2.60. I'm going to put that in groceries. And then I also paid off my Scotia savings. I put $100. That reminds me that I need to put my $100 to FCIB. I haven't done that yet. And then Tasty is a patty place. I don't know if you guys know patties, but it's kind of like a crusty, it's a crust with a meat filling in there, and I usually get cheese patty. So it's like ground beef with cheese, and then you have this buttery flaky crust around it. So I bought some food. I bought that at Tasty's with some drinks. I think it was lunch one day. So I'm gonna put that at restaurants. And then South Avenue, I went out with some friends from college. It was just a meetup. We haven't seen each other since we like all started working. So we had dinner, and honestly, I've been to this restaurant before and it's always overpacked and the service it's always slow, but this time it was super duper slow. Like, I'm talking, we were waiting like an hour and a half for our appetizer, and I didn't even get my appetizer. I had to, cause like everyone got their appetizer and mine was still coming. I was just like, nah, just cancel that. Just give me my entree, because I'm not about this life. I mean, everyone had finished their appetizers and mine hadn't even come, and then she wanted to bring me my appetizer. I was like, nah, just cancel that. So that was $23 for that. I mean, it was a good night to just get out, but the food wasn't that great. I mean, the food was good, but the wait was horrible. And then payday was the 7th. I got a little less than expected. I was supposed to get $1,646, but I got $1,640.11, just like $6 less. But that's okay. We're gonna put that there. And then I bought some printables for my monthly setup, so I'm just gonna put that in miscellaneous. In the next coming videos, I'm gonna actually put a category for planning, because I do spend a good amount of money on planner related items like every month. I think I bought something. I think there was a sale that I bought from this month. I don't know. I don't remember. So I have minutes. So the type of how our cell phones work here is that you get your phone, you have to pay for your phone, you buy your phone, but then you can be like on a postpaid plan, which is where you get a monthly bill every month, or you can be like on a prepaid plan where you can add the amount of minutes that you want. So I'm on a prepaid plan, so I bought some minutes. It's pretty cheap. It's around $8, but my minutes are finished. That was just for like a week, because I had some really calls I had to make internationally, so I just bought some minutes for that. So I'm gonna put that under miscellaneous. I buy minutes every month, but it's not usually $8. And then I went to Little Tokyo, which is a Chinese restaurant. This was lunch one day, so that was $5.40. And then for my extra hours, for week 1, I did $120, which was not too good. And work has been going horribly lately. Like, no one has been coming in, and it's been super slow, and we've been leaving on time every day, and I'm just like, oh my god, I need the money, I need the money. And it's really funny because coming this week, I only work on Monday and then I leave Monday night, but I know that this week is going to be super hectic and everyone is going to be leaving after the time, so they're going to be getting overtime, and I'm not going to be here to reap the benefits from that. And it's just like, why are you doing this to me? Why? So I had lunch somewhere. I didn't put the name, so I'm probably just going to put it under groceries just because it's so small. That means it wasn't really like a proper lunch. And then I bought gas on the 8th. Put it right there. And then I have my snacks. So I'm just going to add my snacks here. $132. And on the 9th it was $160. And then I paid my Oni bill. Paid it on the 10th. Like I said, I try to pay all my savings before I left. And then I bought from Zaful last month, and they hadn't shipped out one of my items, and I knew I wasn't gonna get it in time for my trip, so I was just like, nah, I'm just gonna cancel this. So I contacted them, and they were like how I could get a refund or let it stay and they will send it out when it's available. But I'm just like, I just need my money back. So I'm gonna put this as miscellaneous because I got some other income also for this month. So we're gonna put miscellaneous and we're gonna put the Zaful income in there. So it was a swimsuit that was like $22. So I'm just gonna put that there. And then the next thing is that my coworker has a fish fry. So what they do here is that if you need to raise money, they usually have a fish fry where they have like fried fish, baked fish, steamed fish, escovitch fish, all sort of fish. They also have like chicken and stuff, but it's really mainly fish. And you buy your ticket to support and you get a meal in return. But my co-worker's fish fries in the country and we're in the city, so she's just like, you know, you're not gonna get any food, right? You're just giving me the money basically. So I have to do this. Co-workers are expensive. Like every single month so far I've had to spend money on a co-worker and I just don't understand it. Is this how the working world works? I don't know. So I'm gonna put that under miscellaneous. That's O's fish fry. And then I also paid the minimums on my debt. So I paid the $220 on my credit card and the $325 on my student loan on the 12th. And then we have more snacks because my food game is ridiculous. And I think I have a couple more snacks because I bought some today. Where is it? There's it. Did it not track? Okay, so I'm gonna add one. I think it was 5. Is that it? I see some 5. Yeah, junk. Sorry. Because it's junk food. So I'm gonna put that there. Alright, so the next thing that I have to add is refund parking. So how our refunds work is that you kinda have to file for it the year after the year has ended. So I filed for a 2016 refund because where I was working at the time, they were taxing me and they shouldn't have been taxing me because I was below the tax threshold, right? So that was only for 3 months. I worked there for 6 months and I already filed that because that was 2015, so I already got that back. But that 3 months in 2016, January, February, March, I hadn't filed that until May, January, February, March, April. Yeah, May of this year. So I finally got that back, and that was $750, which is not a lot, but it's gonna help me a lot. So I'm gonna put that here. And then to collect the refund, it's downtown, which is horrible for parking. So I just did a parking lot situation where I had to pay. It was like $2 for 2 hours, which is pretty good, but I only spent like 15 minutes, but it's whatever. So I'm gonna put the refund parking under miscellaneous. So that was $2. And then my extra hours for week 2 came up to 100, which is not good. I'm not making what I really wanted to make. I'm basically $10 below my goal because there's no more extra hours for me to make. And then I had something come in that I ordered online, and then I had to pay a shipping fee, which was $15. It's ridiculous. Getting stuff into an island is horrible. And then I did some nails. I did my nails last night, which the experience was horrid. Like, I'm talking waiting like 3 hours to do my nails, and I know it was mostly my fault because I went on a Saturday, but still, I would never ever go back to this place. It's all hype and no substance. And the thing that I wanted to do, the lady was like, it was gonna take an extra 2 hours, and I was just, by that time my eyes were literally drooping. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna wait 2 hours for this. Just do a regular nails and just let me get out of here and get into my bed. So my nails budget was like half the cost because I didn't get what I really wanted to get. So this was $38. And then I had my teeth whitened today. I just came back from there, and it was $46. Remember, I had that extra $10 from the last time, so I have $14 extra. Yay me. And then I did my lashes for the first time. The first time I opened my eyes, I was just like, what did I do? I looked so crazy, but it has grown on me in these last couple hours, and I'm really liking it. It's a bit too long, but I think it's gonna be suitable for my vacation. So that was $52, and I was under on that. And then these things are like pre-planned because they haven't happened yet. But I have to buy gas tomorrow because my car is literally on E. It's on E. It's like, nah, you can't even drive to work E. So I'm gonna put $20 here. Alright, and the final thing that I have tracked hasn't happened yet either. This is for my excursions in Cancun. We charged the excursions on my friend's credit card, and her credit card is due on the 17th. So I've already sent her the money for the excursions, which is $320. So I'm just gonna put that here. Alright, so that's everything so far for the first 2 weeks of July. Let's do a quick recap. For my pay, I got $6 less than I expected, but that kind of makes up for it in the fact that I got some extra money from my refund. I didn't expect that to come in this month because usually when I do it, it takes like 6 months for you to get back the refund. I mean, I'm guessing they're doing it on island time, as they like to call it, because everything is super slow here. But I did it online this time, which they say is faster, and I got it back in 2 months, so that was good. So I got that refund, and then I also got back that Zaful refund. For my extra shifts, I'm $10 below my estimated budget, so the refunds kind of balance out my less in the shifts and my actual pay. Paid off all of my savings except for FCIB, which I was trying to do right a while ago, but I haven't quite done it yet. I couldn't log in. You know, when you have too many passwords, you just can't remember all of them. And then gas and oil, I'm gonna be $5 over, which is fine. I'm just gonna fill up the tank so that when I come back, it'll be good to go, because I'm basically only gonna fill up the tank and I'm only gonna use it for 1 day. And then miscellaneous, I have $11.60 left, which is gonna be gone because I have some stuff that I have to buy for some friends that I'm carrying up for them, mostly food, because I guess the food in New York doesn't taste as good as the food here. I don't know. Groceries, I'm really good on groceries, but that's mostly because I haven't been buying any food for the house, and I've been really trying to cut back on my snacking. I'm really trying to do it at an everyday basis instead of every single day. And if I can do every other day, then I can drop it down to like 2 times a week or something. But we're still at every other day right now. Restaurants, this is really bad because that $150 was also supposed to last me till New York. But I don't know what happened. I only have like, what is that, $32? I don't know, my math isn't that great. Paid off my student loan and my credit card. I'm looking to get some extra money, so I might put the extra there at the end of the month. Trainer, my sinking funds remain the same. Trainer, sinking funds, doctor visit is wiped out. Probably gonna add some to that next month. The shopping hasn't been touched yet. And then excursions, I've paid off my excursions for Mexico. Food, haven't reached that. Clothes, haven't reached that. Souvenirs, haven't reached that yet. That's the next 2 weeks. And then lashes, whitening, nails. I got some money here, which is really good. So I can use that towards other things. Hair, I might not use this because at the moment I have probably like 30 hours until I'm in the airport, and there's no way I can make it to a hairdresser within 30 hours and go to work and pack and do everything that I have to do and run errands. So more than likely I'm not gonna go to the hairdresser, so I might just move this to the regular sinking funds at the end of the month. So guys, that is it. That is my July mid-month report. Guys, make sure to check out my July monthly report to see what I had planned. and how I'm actually doing so far. Make sure to subscribe down below and click that notification bell so that you can get an email every time I post a video. And also make sure to check out my planning video, guys. I know it's a departure from what I've been doing with regards to I'm a planner and I'm a budgeting girl, but I'm also a planning girl, and it would be really heartfelt if you guys just checked out my planning video and leave some comments down below. Alright guys, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.